Hello YouTube, the Collector here. In today's video, I'll be showing you my haul since last video and the Christmas haul. So anyways, let's get to it. So we're gonna start off here with this Merry Christmas card I got from my good buddy Smokey Moa has sent. Big thanks to Smokey Moa. I absolutely love your card that you have sent me. I'm gonna try to get your package sent out very soon here. I'm gonna try my absolute best. But anyways, let's get started on. Please subscribe to Smokey Moa. His channel will be linked in the comments of every single one of my videos. So please go and follow him, subscribe to him. Wonderful guy, wonderful family, awesome YouTube channel. So if you like my content, you'll like his content plus more that he does on his channel. Anyways, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off here with the Hot Wheels Super Mario Bros. Movie Donkey Kong car. If you don't know, that the Donkey Kong for this set is extraordinarily hard to find. I've been looking and hunting for many months when it first came out. I didn't find one until about a month and a half ago. That's how hard these are to find. These are extremely hard to find, the Donkey Kong version of this. So real quick, we're gonna go and put it up here with my set. It is now complete. I now have all 4 of the Super Mario Bros. Cars, the set, complete. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get a tour done of my whole collection eventually. It's a lot of work. Like literally, all these totes are completely full of cars, not including this is full of cars all the way down to the very bottom. It's nothing but cars. There's a lot of cars that's gotta be put up. A lot of time it takes to do all that. But I am working on it slowly but surely. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. We have the Hot Wheels Cybertruck Porsche 911 Turbo 930 from the Cyberpunk 2077 video game. Absolutely love this video game. It's actually a very good game. It's kind of dead now, but it's a really good game. Highly recommend it if you like the futuristic cyberpunk style themes. But the detail on this is actually quite amazing. Mattel did an excellent job on it. I actually already have this one. I have the original release one, which you see the card on it is slightly different. The newer one says pop culture on the top in gold, and the old one doesn't say anything. But it's the exact same cast, it's just a different card on it. But anyway, since I already have one, I actually got 2 of these. So, one of these, I've already got in the box, getting ready to ship out to Chris. So Chris, I've got you, Smokey Moa, I've got you one being, for you, that will be going out to you. And this one is actually going to be something I never ever do, because I'm an in-package collector. But this one will be actually open. So let's give me a second and I will get it open. I never do this. It actually hurts me to actually open this. But I'm actually going to be doing a custom with it. I've been actually looking for another one of these Cyberpunk 911s to actually do this custom with. But I couldn't find a one with the white limbs I needed and just the correct force mod. Oh my gosh, this feels awesome. But I didn't want to open my only one I had, and I was able to find one. Actually, yesterday is when I found this. But anyways, here's a better look at the casting. Very, very nice casting. Love the limbs. It's the perfect limbs I needed. So it's awesome, and the rubber limbs. But anyways, yeah, it's an awesome casting. Awesome. Can't wait to do this into a custom. It's going to look fantastic. Anyways, next up, we have the Top Gun Maverick F/A-18E Super Hornet jet. Mattel hardly ever release planes and hardly ever come out with planes. So to find one is actually kind of well. You don't hardly ever see Mattel producing and releasing planes. Occasionally they do in the main lines, but outside of that, it's very, very well. Especially like actual manufacturing, like it's not a fantasy plane. This is an actual jet in real life. But anyways, next up, as you know, I love my Batmobiles, and I found the Hot Wheels Premium of the Batman Forever Batmobile. Love those rims, and I just now noticed them. Wow. Fantastic. Next up, we have the new Jay Leno's Garage 1968 Mazda Custom Sport. And I actually have the first release of the non-series Jay Leno's Garage car, which is up there. I can exactly show you. It's not well, I can show you very easily, but anyways, and I've got next up, we have the Hot Wheels Premium Modern Classics Nissan CL80. And the interesting one about this casting is the paint job they went with this. It's not your typical metallic paint job. It's like a very, like, not glossy, but it's like extremely metallic. Like the flakes in it, it has a lot of flakes in its paint. A lot of flakes. It actually closely reminds me. Let me show you real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Right here. It closely reminds me of the 90s metal flake paint. It very much reminds me of that. And but anyway, next up we have the Hot Wheels Nissan Skyline GTR R32 Phantom wide body kit. This is not the chase version of this. The chase one is all black, which looks wicked. But this is the white version, the non-chase version, and it still looks absolutely fantastic, man. Mattel hit the ball right out of the park on this one. The detail, man, Formula Drift, just everything is just Toyo tiles. Everything is just brilliantly done on this one. Next up, we have my absolute favorite from the Christmas haul. I actually got this one Christmas Eve. The Hot Wheels Premium 1967 Volkswagen Simba Buzz. This is actually a brand new casting from Mattel. Mattel's never done this casting before. This is a brand new casting. It looks similar to a previous casting Mattel did, but it is slightly different. But the detail on this, yeah, it's extraordinary. I love the rims. Everything just is just dead on. Absolute fantastic Mattel. Fantastic. Just wow, Mattel, you just outdo yourself. This one's actually extremely hard to find. I got lucky and they were actually just stocking the shelves when I found it, so I just got extremely lucky on that. And next up, we have another very popular one, the Hot Wheels Batman 1985 Chevy Astrovan Dragster. This one is just sick, really, really sick. Yeah, it's just wicked. That's just awesome. I can't stop looking at this van, man. I had wished I had found two, the Sin 1 2, Smoky Mole, but sadly, I never found a second one. Next up, we have the Hot Wheels Premium Dark Knight Batmobile from the Dark Knight trilogy. Those tires and those rims, man, look awesome. These tires and rims, I believe, are actually unique to this casting. I've not seen them on any other casting before. But wow, man, y'all are literally outdoing yourselves on everything. Next up, I actually got this one yesterday. We have the Hot Wheels Neon Speedos Porsche 993 GT2. If you know, this one is actually pretty hard to find too. This one, there was only one in each case. So each case for this set only has one of these in it. Sorry about that. Only has one of these in it in each case. So finding one is extremely hard. I just got extremely lucky because the pegs were already scalped, but somehow they managed to miss this one. Yeah, metal on metal, which is a bonus. When I do customs, I don't do them very often because of lack of time to do customs. I prefer doing customs with a car that has a metal on metal. To me, it just feels like a little bit more higher quality of a custom, having a all metal custom. But anyways, with next one we have another Christmas from Christmas haul. We have the Hot Wheels 55th anniversary. This is the 67 Camaro. This one does sadly have a crease in the card, which is alright. Not a big deal, but anyways, wet interior, just really nice. Anyways, next up we have the Hot Wheels White Proton Saga. If you don't know, the Proton Saga is actually a Malaysia manufacturer, so which makes this casting really special in my opinion, because it's actually this car in real life is actually made in Malaysia, which is where most of Hot Wheels are made in. Which is awesome. I have the red version of it, and now I have the white version. Can't wait to see what other color combos they come out with, but this one's just awesome. Anyways, next up, I don't really collect Hot Wheels pullback speedos, but when I seen this Batmobile, I didn't even know they released one. I just knew I just had to have it, so I got it. And you see the back end like extends out. But yeah, awesome. I'm trying not to keep the video too long, so I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. Next up, we have the Purple Passion. This is actually a 2024 Super Treasure Hunt. This is just the regular mainline variant. This is not the, I almost dropped it. This is not the Treasure Hunt, Super Treasure Hunt variation, sadly. But, yeah, just overall, even this regular is just fantastic looking. Okay. Next up, we have the 96 Porsche Carrera. I can't pronounce half these Porsche names, man. But this one's awesome as well. Man, that looks so good. Next up, we have 67 Chevy C10. If you like your square bodies like I do, you're gonna love this. Man, fantastic. Alright, next up we have new for 2025. I don't like fantasy casting, so when I seen Mattel was releasing this one, I just had to get it, which is new for 2025. This is the Hot Wheels race from the Let's Race Netflix series, the Super Treadmill. This is just a really rad looking casting for a fantasy card. This is just awesome. And technically, you can call the Treadmill a non-fantasy casting because Gas Monkey Garage, no, not Gas Monkey Garage, Mattel had made, I don't know who made it, but had made a full-size real-life replica of the Treadmill. So technically it is no longer a fantasy card, but that's debatable. But anyways, next up we have the custom Cadillac Fleetwood. This one is done in like a metallic olive green, which just looks fantastic. I love this one. Mattel hardly ever releases old school cars. But man, that one looks good. Next up, we also have new for 2025. We have the Morgan Super 3. Just awesome. Like once again, man, Mattel hardly ever release all the customs, and when they do an amazing job at it. Next up, we have one I've been hunting for, and never even found, just finding the mainline version. But here I finally found one, actually just about 2 weeks ago I found this. The 77 Pontiac Firebird TA. Firebird, man. Classic Firebird livery with the black, it just looks fantastic. It's hard to find that one around here. I live in a rural area, so finding anything good and new is actually very hard to find. Because there's a lot of scalpels around here, and when our area actually does get anything good, a lot of times it's scalped within hours of them getting put on the pegs, within hours. And also our stores around here hardly ever restock, hardly ever. Anyways, next up we have the Hot Wheels Skate Treasure Hunt. I actually found this one last night. It was just awesome. Sadly, I didn't find a second one to send one to Smoky Mobile. But maybe if I find another one, I can. I did run across two more of this treasure hunt. But since I already had it and Smoky Mo already had one, I didn't pick them up. I left them on the pegs for the next collector to find. Because if I already have one and the Smoky Mo already has one, I leave them on the pegs. I don't scalp. If I already have it, if it's a duplicate I have and it's one that Smoky Mo already has, I do not get it. I leave it on the pegs for somebody who doesn't have one. The next one, we actually have the complete Hot Wheels Silver Series 60 years anniversary Ford Mustang set. But man, we got the 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302 in red. fantastic. Next up, we have the 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec. I've actually seen an RTR Mustang in person, and let me just say, it is the most beautiful Mustang, model and Mustang Mattel, Ford has ever produced, in my opinion. But man, actually, the one I seen in real life was very similar to that. That one, very similar in color and everything. Next up, we have a very classic. We have an '84 Ford Mustang SVO Fox Body Mustang. Yeah, Fox bodies, man, one of the best looking old school Mustangs ever made. But man, there was actually one for sale about 4 months ago locally, and I went and checked it out, man. The guy wanted $10,000 for it, man. It was beautiful, but I just couldn't see. It was just a little bit overpriced, so I didn't get it. But next up, we have a '65 Ford Mustang 2+2 Fastback. This one is done in the blue. If you don't know, on this one, there is a second variation of this exact same one from this series. That actually has a metal base. So keep an eye out for that metal base variation. It is a lot harder to find, and in my opinion, it's a little bit more desirable than this plastic base variation. If I had known that when I found this, there was one more of this Mustang there, I would have looked and see if the other one had it, but I didn't know at the time that there was even a variation, so I didn't even look. But I did find the one that everybody is scalping up when they do find this set. This set is actually very hard to find. I've only found this set one time, and that's the set I've got right here in my hands. And I've not seen the set ever since. But anyways, next up, we have the one that's being scalped up like crazy. Besides the metal base version of that one, we have the '71 Ford Mustang Mach 1. It's done in a very classic green. It's absolutely fantastic. This one's scalped pretty good. Oh, I just noticed that the card has Mustang. I have all the Mustangs right there on the side of the card. That is in the set. That's very cool. Oh, something else I've also noticed. Look, the car that you've got, each car, like this one, is that one on the very bottom that's highlighted. So each one, as you see, the Mach 1 is that one that's highlighted, and then the 2+2 Fastback is that one that's highlighted. So Mattel actually did a slightly card variation difference between them all. It's very interesting. But anyways, next up, we have the Hot Wheels Premium Team Transport set. We have the Fleet Street and Toyota Off-Road Baja truck. This is just a sick casting, man. This set is the bomb, man. I know everybody's saying the Toyota is way better. In my opinion, it is not. I think this one is the better in that set. Is the best one. That's why I picked this one up. I've seen this one way. In my opinion, this one is the best one in the set. I've actually seen this one a whole lot less than I have seen the other ones. I've seen the Toyota one a whole lot more than I have seen the Baja truck one. I've only seen this one twice, and I've seen the Toyota 4Runner set like 6 or 7 times. So in my opinion, that's the better one, even though the other one is way more popular. Next one up, we have the Hot Wheels Dragon Wagon Treasure Hunt. That's right, after all this time, I finally found a regular treasure hunt out in the wild. It's been many months since I found one. But, wow. Awesome. Anyways, we're getting down to the very end. Next up, we actually have the Hot Wheels Burger King toy car from Burger King. Burger King is doing a promotion right now where they're doing Hot Wheels. So they use 3 variations. I got one of them. I just gotta get the other 2 variations. But gotta get those added to the collection. Got one of them so far. Just get to get the other 2 from Burger King before they stop doing them. Anyways, next up we have the Hot Wheels Swing and Play. It's like a I don't know, some type of track set. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a track. It's very weird, but picked it up, Hobby Lobby. Next up we have, I know this little one is a little bit weird, but I picked up the Hot Wheels Party Trainer. Yeah, it's weird, but if you know me, if you know my channel, I collect anything Hot Wheels, no matter how weird and how odd they are. But I picked this one up, had to get it for the collection to be going into the archives. Next up, we have a new Hot Wheels sweatshirt, made 2 ways. Very cool. This one will be also going into the archives, along with some of my Hot Wheels clothing. Next up, next from the Christmas lineup, the Christmas haul, we have the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious box set, which is just awesome to find. Well, actually, I didn't find this one. Family member had bought it for me for Christmas. Yeah, that's from the Christmas haul, and we're getting out on the last couple things. Next up, we have something very, very cool that I have wanted for about, when I found out about these for about a year ago. These are from 2018. The Hot Wheels postal card, postals, to send in the mail. A full sheet. Awesome. Found this actually at an antique store of all places. Already framed and everything. I paid it was like $20 for this, and I just had to get it, so I grabbed it. It was something I've actually been looking for since I found out about them, and I didn't want to go on eBay and buy one. So, anyways, next up we have the Hot Wheels. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, brand new case, brand new display case. Found this one also at an antique store. The antique store had like a little museum inside of it, and the museum was trying to downsize a little bit, so they actually were selling this display case. So I picked it up for a sweeping deal, excellent deal I got for it. Bought a lock for it, so everything in here is nice, locked up and safe. Because this will, you want to keep a little bit of the nice little stuff. Well, we have the Hot Wheels Little Debbie's 3-pack. Very cool, special edition. So I'm very happy I found that. Next up, I found a Hot Wheels in it was like 90s, Hot Wheels 90s Hot Wheels watch. It's awesome. But anyways, that is all. That is it for today's video. So please like, please subscribe, and comment below for more amazing content. Happy hunting.